Hey, back again with another video. And in this video, we are gonna see a classical algorithm that is used in shorting, and most of us know this algorithm, that is the bubble sort. Okay, so let's start with this thing. So basically, bubble sort is a algorithm. By the name, it says that you have to sort a array. Okay, so if you concentrate on the bubble, if it is in the bottom of a glass, it will be of a size, but the point that bubble comes up on the surface, it's become the largest. Okay, its size become the largest. So that's why only the thing of this algorithm or the name of this algorithm come. Okay. You have to find the maximum from the array. Okay, and place that at last. Okay, so let's start with example. Let's say that we have a array 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so what we have to do in this, we will just check 5 and 4. 5 is greater than 4. So what we do, we will swap 5 and 4. So it will be 4, 5, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now we will check 5 and 3. 5 is greater than 3. So it will become 4, 3, 5, 2, 1. Okay. Now we will just check. What will check? 5 and 2. So it will say 5 is greater. 4, 3, 2, 5 and 1. And after that we will just check 5 and 1. Okay, so output will be 4, 3, 2, 1, 5. Okay, so let's say that this is a iteration in the j. Okay, and at the end of this j, what we have find that at the last point we have a array, we have an element that is the largest in the whole array. Okay, so let's start with the 4, 3, 2, 1, 5. Okay, I'm going to show this step only. So what it will do, it will check 4 and 3, which is greater. So 4, 3, 2, 1, 5. Okay, now we will check 4 and 2, which is greater. 4, 3, 2, 4, 1, 5. Okay, now we will check 4 and 1, which is greater. 4, 3, 2, 1, 4 and 5. Okay, and after that we will again check 4 and 5. Okay, so what to do? 3, 2, 3, 2, 1, 4 and 5, because 4 and 5 in which 5 is greater than 4. Okay, so in this step we can see that the last iteration, it is the thing that we don't want to do, because 5 is already the greatest. So why we are comparing 4 with the 5? Okay, so what we have to do, what we will say that this iteration is going till, what we will say, let's say the n is the largest number, so n minus 1, that's the number, minus I. Okay, because if we go at not I, it is the 1. Okay, so we will check till only the 4. In the next line we will check around n minus 1 minus 2, and in the same way we can go in forward. It will move to n minus 1 minus 3 and all the step. Okay, so what is the code? Firstly we can say that if a at j is greater than a at j plus 1. Okay, so we have to swap a and j. So we will use temp variable just to do that. Temp variable just to do that. Sorry. Okay, so we are doing this because this whole array was moving in J. So if we go with the for J is equal to 0, J less than n minus 1, and J plus plus. Okay, so this is the case, but this will only find the largest and place it in the last point. We have to do it at every element. So what we will do, we will again put a variable I is equal to 0, I less than n, and I plus plus. Okay, we are doing this. Let me just, and I will give it a variable name vartemp. Okay, and just to have clarity about that thing that we are talking about, n minus 1, because we don't want to recheck the last element that is already the largest of previous iteration. Okay, so let me give it a variable where a is equal to 5 4 3 2 1. And just after that, okay, and I can also show you just after this iteration what is the console. Okay. And after this iteration I will show you the final result. Okay, so let's run it. Okay, n is not defined. Okay, so let's see that. You can see that the first output 43215, this is the exactly same answer that we have find out here, and after that 32145, 32145. Okay, and in this you can see that at the final we have a sorting algorithm that is sorted as in this sorted form, ascending order. If you want to do that in descending order, you can just reverse this value. So the time complexity of this algorithm is order of n square. Okay, this is not the fastest algorithm ever, because we have seen that merge sort is also there, and there are other sorting algorithms that I will talk about. But this is a algorithm that is mostly asked in interviews, or you can say that in college exams. Okay, but it is not said that we should use this algorithm in any of the competitive exams, or you can say in any of the office work, because it is n square time and we want to reduce the time. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you. Have a nice day.